year is over. There have been so many people who have devoted a lot of time and effort to make the MPEG choral program successful and positively impact all the choral students. I would never be able to thank everyone, but want to recognize the following people. The choral boosters. Mrs. Iza, our president, Ms. Washington and Ms. Pellettiere, our vice presidents, Ms. Rubinaccio, our treasurer, Mrs. Graybush, our recording secretary, and Mrs. Lucas, our corresponding secretary. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to keeping this choral program running smoothly and successfully. Without your help, we wouldn't have adequate funding for choir trips, special events, or scholarships. You have volunteered countless hours and supported us through everything. We cannot thank you enough for all your efforts. Mrs. Wickman, thank you for being our accompanist year after year for almost every concert and event. You are so amazingly talented, and we could not ask for a better person to work with. Hold on. We cannot begin to explain how much we appreciate all of your preparation, sight reading, and positive energy. To the choir officers. Yeah. Matt, my fellow president in crime. Thank you for running around and acting presidential because it's not my case. I'm going to miss us working together. Matt Waverzak, vice president. Secretary. Els, our treasurer. Emma and Aiden, our librarians. Sean, our historian. And Ryan, Washington, Dana, Mason, and especially Brett as operation managers. Thanks for always being there when we need a favor and just being amazing people in general. To everybody in the choir, we all worked hard to rehearse and rehearse some more, and we are one big squad, and I'll never forget it. Thanks. To Langer, it might be your first year, but you have already made a massive impact on the entire choral program. Women's choir is becoming more popular, the treble choir sounds amazing, and you pick wonderful songs for all of us to sing. You have a relatable personality and have taught all of us so much about the pop industry and how basically no artist is original or writes their own songs. This insight made all of us appreciate classic rock just a little bit more. I am sure all of us seniors are going to miss your stories, facts, and pure ability to create amazing music. Semantic. Where do I begin?
Comedy actor.
You are exceptional at conducting, although I'm sure you already know that. We have performed at Carnegie Hall, performed in famous historic churches in Europe, won many superior trophies for most of our performances, and have received great feedback from respected conductors such as Heather Buchanan. You're also exceptional at choosing pieces that make everybody cry and grow closer together as a group. I'm sure I can speak for many people in this room by saying you have positively influenced us and have shaped us into the people we are today. You have increased our self-confidence and taught us the importance of taking time to relax and just have fun. And we have. For me personally, whenever I look back on my experience in the choir, I have a safe, fun, content feeling. For all of us, the choir room has provided a safe haven. It's a place where I met all my closest friends and learned so many lessons that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. I will always cherish the special moments created by the MK Choral program, and I know my fellow choir friends feel the same way. Although it's probably unnoticeable, I have learned to save time for social life and Netflix. Instead of just studying all the time, even though it appears I still really do study a lot. Yeah. But you know what I mean. What has made my choral experience even more meaningful is that I've realized my true passion. Music is and always will be my outlet for basically everything. We are just a few out of thousands of students whose lives were changed for the better from our involvement in the MK choirs, from you, and we cannot thank you enough for that. Now I'm turning it over to my president, Crown Matt.
You know, I'm gonna go down. All right. Hey guys. Good. All right. For those who don't know me, my name is Matt Pellettiere. I'm the co-president of the choir alongside of Kylie, and I just have a couple of words about my experiences here. And Kylie went over thanking everybody. I just want to second that. Thank you to everybody who helps out during the year and helps make this as amazing for me as it is for everyone else in the choir. So I'm going to talk about the MK Choir as a whole before the chorale. The MK Choir is one of the best choir programs in the state of New Jersey, dare I say the entire country, to be honest. I mean, with a choir of about 300 amazing students, it's hard to find another program that compares. We are a melting pot. Jocks, musicians, artists, top of the class, gamers, dancers, all types of people make up our choir. It allows students to reach out of their comfort zone and just raise their inner voice that they can't get out as often as they would like to. It allows students to express themselves. It provides a safe haven, as Kylie said, from the stress and worries of life in school. Choir at Knolls is something that I and every other senior here will never forget as we travel on to the next step of our life's journey. So that's the concert choir and the MK choir feeling. Now, the chorale. I like to start off with a quote. Work harder! Quote, my friends, was none other than Mr. Mike Szymanczyk. But that's just what this chorale and Mads is about. Working harder to do things that we will never forget. Do things that are unheard of. You know, we do things that are so great, I've heard from every other choir that they wish they could do what we do. So, but I have another quote. I don't know what else to do after this. I mean, we've pretty much done everything. Yeah, that was semantic as well. You know, just like work harder, this quote has been repeated throughout all 4 years I've been here. 4 years ago, when I was a freshman, I was lucky enough to go on the first Europe trip. It was an unbelievable, unforgettable experience. We sang in some of the most unbelievable places, and to top it off, we sang a Palm Sunday Mass at the beautiful St. Stephen's Cathedral. That's unheard of. I don't know what else to do after this, basically. 3 years ago, sophomore, our chorale was asked to sing at the NAFME Eastern Division Conference in Connecticut, which was a huge accomplishment, and there were 5 choirs from the whole Eastern Division asked to sing at this. I don't know what to do after this. 2 years ago, junior, we went back to Europe, but we're looking towards bigger and better things. We sang with a choir from Estonia, which was awesome, and to top the previous trip, we sang the Easter Sunday Mass at St. Casimir Cathedral in Lithuania. I mean, we forgot the Benedictus and the Sanctus, but we don't have to talk about that. I really don't know what else to do after this. But to cap off my senior year, the chorale was asked to sing at Carnegie Hall this year, one of the most prestigious music halls in the entire world. A 20-minute set alone on the big, beautiful stage of Carnegie Hall with 2,000 people watching. You know, I'm not sure what Samantha was thinking after this one, but I'm asking myself, I don't know what else to do after this. I mean, college is here. For 4 years, they said never take a second for granted. And I can honestly say that I have cherished every moment of this choir, which makes it that much harder to let go. I know I will never find a program as amazing as this for the rest of my life, and I'm sure of that. There will be great ones, but nothing as amazing as this. To say I'll miss this choir is an understatement. I've lived, laughed, learned, and traveled the world with the most talented, loving, funny, amazing people that a person could ask for. And our mentor, conductor, father figure, Samantha, has given us everything and anything that we could have asked for. But here's the thing. He begs, yells, and pleads that we work harder. Every day, every rehearsal, every year. Work harder. Because he knows that there is no limit for this choir if we try our best and keep working. He wants the best for us just like we want the best for him. We love what we do. We thrive on new and better experiences. And we can't let him down. And that's why we work hard. So, I love all you guys. Seniors, we're done with high school. Chase your dreams, and remember what this choir has taught you. Work hard towards your dream, and anything is possible. I'm going to miss you guys, and underclassmen. You are the future of this unbelievable choir. No pressure. But, just saying, I want to come back here in 4 years and hear about you guys singing the Star-Spangled Banner at the White House. So once again, I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank Samantha enough, Langer, Mrs. McMahon, everybody. And I'm now going to invite up our amazing president of the Booster Club, Mrs. Holly Eisen.